What's your view of hot air balloonists?
Shoot 'em.
With a sudden lull in the strong winds, Brian's surprise birthday treat for his girlfriend Jackie looks set for a successful start. With a royal wave, they're off, unaware of the hazards that might lie ahead. What's your view of hot air balloonists?
Shoot 'em.
Given Brian's chronic fear of heights, his great romantic gesture has impressed everyone, especially Hilda and Margaret.
I wish I'd gone now. I think I could have done it. No, not all that rocking and rolling to begin with. This was marvellous. It must be so peaceful.
But not everyone's that easy to impress. The balloon's heading towards Glade Farm, and Brian's boss, Tony Holmes. One glance up, and he'll realise what's happening.
It's a job to figure out where you are, isn't it?
Lucius, this is
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a new estate.
Not talking to me at the moment. You all right, guys?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where I am.
Well,
It's different from up here, isn't it?
over Bentley.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, have a look out here, look.
The sun has got his hat on, hip, 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 hooray! The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today. Now we'll all be happy, hip, 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 hooray! The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today.
Well, that's a nice garden. Whose is that?
But it's not mine.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Where's that? I'm trying to think. Oh, that's Jenkins Place.
Okay, Champagne Mercy.
As the balloon picks up speed, what's important is that the retrieval vehicle keeps track of them.
Could I have a quick general idea of how your passengers are enjoying it?
Yeah, unfortunately they're enjoying themselves. It wasn't planned that way, but it's happened to work out that way as per normal.
Oh, this Glade.
They're not even listed to be at the moment. They're too busy taking photographs of all their friends' houses over.
Oh dear. Meanwhile, Police Constable James Pinky Salmon is facing something of a challenge. Not since chucking out time at the Star has the village bobby had his hands so full. In the more tranquil setting of Southampton General Hospital, Pinky's pregnant wife Debbie, a staff nurse, has got other things on her mind.
I hear you're going for your scan tomorrow.
Yeah, a bit nervous about it.
How's James feel?
He's quite looking forward to it. He's quite excited. He's taken the time off work.
Oh, yeah. Let's go with you then.
Yeah, he's dying to know. He'd like to know whether it was a boy or a girl. I think he likes to know the sex. But I'm not too sure about it at the moment. I don't mind. Okay, we just pop that into...
In the morning, she's to have her first baby scan.
Right.
So, a little bit on edge?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. In fact, quite a lot.
What about James?
James, I think he's more excited actually than, I mean, he's not, I don't think he's concerned. I think he's just excited and he's looking forward to seeing the baby. I think he's dying to know what sex it is, but whether they tell him, I don't know.
Back at the Hampshire Police Training Centre, the riot's hotting up. For someone like Pinky, more used to ticking off the village cubs or chasing stolen bikes, this is all a bit unusual.
End! No more pride!
Tomorrow, Pinky's got to take Debbie for her baby scan, and the father-to-be is finding it hard to concentrate.
We need to be trained for it.
What does Debbie make of all this?
I think, you know, she'll be surprised. I mean, because we do different days. I mean, some days we do petrol bombing, where we stand and you're running lines where people are throwing petrol bombs at you.
How is your wife, anyway?
Fine, getting bigger.
Got a scan coming up?
Yep, got the scan. I'm looking forward to that. And
you'll be there, will you?
Yeah, definitely. Yes. I mean, now it's one, is it a boy or a girl? So, I mean, I don't know whether they will tell us that. I suppose two. And is it one or is it two? You just don't know, do you?
Might it be twins?
I don't know. I hope not. If it is, I'll accept it. But it'd be nice to be able to go and buy sort of all the things instead of, because we go around the shops at the moment and we look and there's pink things, white things, blue things, and we think, oh, that's really nice. But if it's blue, we think, well, we're not going to get it just in case it's a girl. And so, we'd really like to have that sort of sorted out.
Back at Jumbo's house, the great gravel row's reaching its climax. His wife is hoping he'll be able to stop the imminent excavations beside their house. So I gather Jumbo's gone to Winchester today?
Yes, he has. He's gone, hopefully, to save the day. Do battle about the borough pit and the gravel pit.
Who's he talking to?
I think it's the full Hampshire County Council Minerals Committee, as far as I know.
So this really is the last chance, is it?
The last chance. And I'm keeping fingers, toes, everything crossed, in the hopes that we might be able to win the day, or at least get it a bit further away from us. Anything's got to be better than the existing plan.
There's a problem. The retrieval vehicles lost contact with the balloon.
We'll get better reception. We should get a visual of him. Yeah, Mercier ground to balloon. Could you just exactly establish where your position is, please? I'm going to try the other radio, see which one's better.
Golf, Papa, Oscar, Papa.
We have to walk about 20 minutes.
Golf, Papa, Oscar, Papa. Nobody on that one. I need to find out where I am. We've got to keep an eye on this.
In fact, the winds got up so much, they've overshot the planned landing site.
But just got to...
Where are you?
Where are you?
Where have you gone?
Somewhere here.
Without me?
Aha! Gotcha.
What are you doing, Tony?
I'm watching the enemy approaching us. They're not supposed to go in the fields and that without permission. Well, some do, and this is where we have agros. You know, I charge them.
Do you? How much do you charge them then?
30 quid a touch is pittance when you see what come down sometimes.
Do they get angry when you demand money from them?
Some do.
What do they say?
Not a lot. I say a bit more.
Do you say, how do you pay up or you don't get your balloon back?
Words to that effect. That's the polite way to put it. It all goes to cancer relief, cancer research and that. Some of them are no problem at all, but you get others that are bloody difficult.
So what are you going to do about this balloon?
Well, I shall watch him for a bit longer, see what he does. And if he comes down in my patch, well, we'll have a little chat. But at the moment, he's going on a bit. Give him another mile and we'll be all right. Then somebody else can have the problem.
Have a little chat with him.
Polite way of putting it.
Where are you? Where have you gone?
Still no radio contact with the retrieval vehicle.
Well, we're heading straight for Farnborough at the moment.
Are we?
There it is in all its glory.
Right. We're going to go close to that.
Yeah, I would think we might want to go straight across it. Unfortunately, as I say, I can't raise them on the radio to find out whether or not we can have permission to land there.
In such a built-up area, finding a suitable landing site could be difficult, and the winds still not dropped.
Probably going to be the best place down in there.
You've got to make sure is that you bend your knees and just hold on tight. So what we'll do is
we're going down for it.
We're going to give it a go, see what's going on, because with a sports field like that, it means that the retrieve crew will have easy access to us.
And don't stick your hands outside.
Yeah. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold tight, everybody.
Yeah.
We're about to
land.
Yes. Yeah. Big bounce. No worries. Yeehaw! Everybody okay?
Yeah, we're okay.
Nothing to worry about. All right. And we will stop. Hang on, it's going to fall over. Yeah, this is where you get to know each other quite well. Just hold tight.
Oh dear.
Just hold tight. Stay there. Stay where you are.
Okay, dear.
Stay where you are.
You shouldn't have ate all your Sunday dinner.
All right, guys.
This is very romantic.
There you go.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
What was it about the favourite? But anyway. And that's it. That's ballooning.
I hope my mum's not watching this.
Mercier to retrieve.
Hallelujah. Mercier, retrieve, go ahead.
Yeah, the bird has landed. We are on a huge sports field, as I said.
Against all the odds, Brian's craftily planned romantic ploy seems to have worked.
It's coming in over.
Good. Glad you did. I did once I got up there. I was petrified before.
You chicken out.
I was going to leap out and I had chicken out.
It's all right, I found my glasses. I can see now. Brian, I can see now. We ought to fly all right.
It's gone so well that Brian's already planning the next stage of his campaign to win Jackie over. At Jumbo's house, one man's quest to safeguard his freedom and liberty is about to come to a head.
They've got their consent, I'm afraid.
When it comes to stiff upper lips, they don't come much stiffer than Jumbo's.
I think that's the general impression, yeah.
So the gravel extraction here is going to go ahead?
Absolutely, yeah. And as soon as they can, as far as I can make out. I'll say the committee were quite reasonable. They gave me another hearing. I can't ask for more than that. And they enjoyed the bit of clay, which I passed around as well, but it didn't help.
You took a bit of clay with you,
Yeah, I
didn't you?
took a great lump of black clay up there, and they were quite surprised to see that. And it all helped, I think, really. There were several questions asked by members of the committee. Yeah.
So what are your thoughts now?
Have a jolly good party this weekend, I think is the answer, and get as many friends as we can, and perhaps they'll invite us out during the course of the summer before all the dust and muck starts flying.
You're going to go down with the band playing, are you?
That's right, that's right.
When they start, you're going to go and harangue them, Jumbo.
Well, I don't know about...
Make their lives.
I'm tempted to blow the holes in their tyres every night.
Nonsense.
Go to the top of the bund and let these big vehicles have one between the tyres. They arrive for a flat tyre every morning. Dear, oh dear.
Oh well.
There we are. That's life.
At the police house, Debbie's looking edgy. In a moment, they'll be leaving for the health centre.
Make a cup of tea.
Morning, that's the first. Go for these scans more often.
No. So what did Dr. Moore say?
Well, he was saying at this stage you should be able to see some movement on the scan, even if you can't feel anything at this stage.
Right. But you have felt something, haven't you? Or you thought you have?
I think I felt a fluttering at times, but I don't know whether it's a fluttering or wind, really. I don't know.
What's going through your mind now, Debbie, with the scans coming up?
There's always a worry, I think, and I think anybody that's going for their first scan would worry.
So if there was a problem, this is the moment that it would be revealed?
Yeah, they can usually detect any abnormalities with any of the organs, I think, at this stage. So Dr. Moore said. So we'll just see, really, and just hope everything's okay. Now I'm nervous, now we're on the way.
They're on the way. I mean, I just found out that the store's understandably broken into again.
Again?
It seems to be when I'm off that they break in.
You're hungry for something, nothing fancy.
Spurred on to earn money for her wedding, Alison's working hard at her sandwich run, supplying the hungry bypass workers.
Coming up.
How's it going, Alison?
Going quite well. Yeah, very well. Enjoying making them, it's quite good fun. The guy's very good on site, very sweet. Don't give him no hassle.
How many orders have you got?
About 14, I think it is today.
Every day?
It varies. Yeah, about 14 today.
Is that enough?
I could do with more. Because obviously, buying bit by bit, it's making it hard work.
What's the best seller?
corned beef.
But to get into the big time, Alison must expand to supply other building sites. And to do that, there's one small hurdle to overcome.
If you have a weak gas, what will happen when you try and pull away? You'll stall. Good. All right. Okay, I'd like you to pull away when you're ready. Take your time with it.
With the wedding and her new business plans, Alison's left herself only a few weeks to pass her test.
Okay, turn left at the end of the road. Forwards. Mirror.
Mirror. Indicate.
Good, good. Looking both ways. Good, remember, it was all in the clutch. Think about the clutch. You're doing great. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Looking both. Up. Don't rush.
I'm still very nervous.
Don't worry.
What is it? What is it? I'm dying to know why I love you so. What is it? What is it?
Okay, we can do a heel start. Now, what will stop you from rolling backwards?
Clutch.
Okay, start again. It's all right, don't worry. Handbrake back on. It's because you're rushing. Handbrake down. Smoothly clutch. Turn the wheel. Turn the wheel. Good girl. And turn it back. Turn it back. Turn it back. Good girl. And off we go.
211 66.
At Glade Farm, Tony's keen to make contact with his much-travelled stepdaughter.
Where is Pom now, Tony?
She should be in Costa Rica.
Staying where?
San Jose. Carrera Central?
San Jose.
San Jose. Jose.
Where's she been so far on this trip?
Oh my God. You name it. Hello? Ah, where am I? I'm in England. You're where? Hello?
International communications have never been Tony's strong point.
Could I speak to... Cool. Pom? Pike? Peak? Pike. As in fish. Peak. Right. She is there. Good.
Is he speaking English?
Bit broken.
You can understand him anyway, that's all.
He's rather like the chap in 40 Towers by the sound of it.
She's there then?
Yeah. Pom! Can you hear me? Told me not to shout. Oh, no, I won't then. How are you? You're well? Good, 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 good. Well, it's very beautiful here. You're missing an absolutely beautiful summer's weather, apart from about rain every other minute.
First things first, even in Costa Rica, the priority is to catch up on village gossip.
Well, the bypass is still happening here. For Jumbo's gets a little bit uppy sometimes. So there are heaps of gravel that are appearing outside his back door.
After the gossip, Tony finally gets to the point.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris, yeah, he's in good nick. He's very well. Sarah's doing well. Yeah. Might be some news there soon, you know. Might even get you home quicker.
The news Tony's talking about concerns the future of his son Chris, the heir to Glade Farm and the village's most eligible bachelor. Rumour has it that Chris is finally considering marriage.
What is it? What is it?
At the health centre, it's the moment they've been waiting for.
Moving over this way a little bit, you can see the heart beating. Little hand, two little hands in fact, together, just there, can you see? If you look carefully, you can see the individual fingers. So the two legs stretched. Oh, they've done again. It's quite a fidget, isn't it? Just got its fingers together. Relatively still at the moment. That's a nice arm, actually. We've got a beautiful picture of an arm and a hand. Can you see that? There's one finger curled around. It looks absolutely normal.
What do you think, Debbie?
Well, it's certainly fascinating to see it on the screen at this stage, but it's still quite difficult to accept that something's growing inside me. But it's nice to see that it's healthy and everything, and there don't seem to be any abnormalities at this stage.
I mean, it's amazing, really, because I mean, on that picture there, you can see both legs crossed and both arms and the head. I just can't wait now. Just can't wait until the delivery. I'm sure Debbie would say something slightly different. But afterwards, but.
So it looks absolutely fine.
You won't tell them the sex. Do you know it, actually?
No, I don't. I haven't looked.
But why wouldn't you tell them?
A variety of reasons, really. I know you're quite sensible, but there are a lot of people who would perhaps consider termination if it were the wrong sex, so we don't tell anybody.
And I still had my doubts whether I wanted to know or not anyway,
Yeah,
didn't
you
I?
had your doubts, yeah.
So I think...
We can go away and tell me.
Once you know, you can't not know.
No, that's right. I think I'll
Okay.
wait for the surprise.
Yes.
So what gear are you going to use?
Reverse.
Okay. It's not going to go with the brake on, is it, love? That's it. A little bit slow. Oh, it's a little bit fast, Alison, isn't it? Oh, whoopsie. Never mind. Okay, so just stay there. So what do you think about that reverse?
Rubbish.
For Alison, it's beginning to look as though passing the test in just a few weeks could be an uphill struggle.
Clutch a little bit lower. Good. Going a little bit faster, Alison. Oh, whoopsie, love. Never mind. Don't worry.
It's not official yet, but it's the best news for the Holmes family for a very long time.
Hi.
Chris has become engaged to Sarah, a marketing executive from London. What they haven't told anybody yet is when or where the wedding will take place. Up at the Cedars, something must be up. Tell hasn't dusted down Malcolm the Moose since the Queen's Silver Jubilee.
What's all this about, Tell?
I don't really know, to be honest with you, Nige, because it's supposed to be a secret wedding.
Yeah.
So, who it is or what, I don't know, but I've got my ideas.
So you've just received a message saying...
There is a wedding party coming in today.
How many?
Only 4. So I presume it's possibly very, very close family. Just the bridegroom and close family.
No idea at all?
No idea whatsoever.
Chatterbox, 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 give your heart a chance.
At times like this, Sheila's hair salon is the only place to turn to for the truth.
Sheila, we've heard a rumour there's to be a wedding in the village. Is that right?
Well, there's rumours, I think.
Do you know if there's to be a wedding?
Oh, well, it's not for me to spread gossip, is it?
You know everything that goes on
Well,
there,
no,
don't
I
you?
don't know everything. I wish I did.
But is there going to be a wedding?
Looks like it.
Who is it then?
It looks like there could be. Well, I'm not 100% certain who it is.
Well, 99%.
So-
Who is it then? Come on,
Oh, no, I can't say.
Come on.
Yeah, no, it's not for me to say.
But with so many village romances blossoming, which couple is it?
Who is it?
Well, I'm not 100% certain, but whoever it is, I'm sure he's not going to be lonesome tonight.
Are you lonesome tonight?
Aha! That can only mean one person.
Dave, hiya.
Yeah?
What's all this?